What is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Here's Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Barn Bargains and Other Cheap Challenges. Man, I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. And I have to apologize right up front. I realized after wrapping up recording last week that our Mustang here was supposed to be a trash to track and then a classic creation. I was going to do both in this thing. And this was a perfect candidate for it. And I can't believe that I forgot it. I actually, record episodes basically 4 to 5 days separate. And I've had so much going on that I just totally forgot about it. So this is what I'm going to do for you guys. Next, the next vehicle is exactly what we're going to do. We are going to do that. And I'm going to... Hang on. How's that? And that's exactly what we're going to do. We are going to do something to that nature. Drain tool. Okay. Did I drain that? I guess I drained that. Is that drained? Yep, that's drained. Okay, I think I've drained everything underneath there. All right. All right, so let's get to work. So yeah, my apologies completely. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. I finished up the recording and I thought, wait a minute, something is definitely wrong here. But I was like, oh man, that is what is going on. I was supposed to do both trash to track and classic creation. I can't believe I did that. I just can't believe it. Oh well. All right, so today is our day to rip the engine out of here. I think we've got everything out of here. Let's get the fuse box out of here. So, classic creation, if you're wondering what a classic creation is, this is basically we take a car out of the barn and we build it back into its glory as if it just came off the showroom floor, right? So that's how we're going to do that. Anything and everything I can repair, so like the battery's repairable, the fuse box is repairable, those things are repairable. Like this power steering isn't repairable, so I have to replace it. Radiator is. None of the relays are. The starter is repairable, but it's under 13%, so it's not repairable. So that's the whole difference there. So that's what, I think I got a starter. God, I hope I have a starter. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short episode. And because I've got mods or whatever, this exhaust piece keeps coming off. Okay, I think I have drained the oil out of it, so that's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and pull the engine out of it. Send you to one. Front exhaust section. Oh. Okay, I got to remove that piece there. All right. Put you back up in the air. Exhaust pieces cannot be repaired, so yeah, they eventually they would have to be replaced. That piece right there. That piece right there. Okay. Which may cause a problem. Honestly, I forgot to look to see if I have any of these pieces in my warehouse. So that may or may not be an issue. So let's go ahead and let's repair these pieces up. Stick what I can back in the car. And then we'll work on the engine. So I can't believe that, I wrapped it up. I had it all finished. I was getting ready to upload it. And I was like, oh my God, I was supposed to do both to this thing. And I was kicking myself in the butt for it because this was a prime car to do that with. It had a lot of good pieces to it. And it was like, man, if only I had listened, if only I had thought about it. You know what I mean? But, hang on. We got 1, 2, 3. There we go. We'll just get all that done. This will be a quick and easy build right here, I hope, unless I am missing some engine parts. Engine parts are going to be the key to this thing either being an great build or an epic failure. Batteries. So the battery pieces, they're not repairable. So I have to just go buy them. And it goes battery tray and a couple of those. Those are done. And I'll take the battery off of there. Get a quick charge on it. And then, where is my... There it is, right there. I love the detailing of the battery. If you never noticed, it has this little handle right here. It's perfect. It's perfect. I used to have those little handles on it so you can pull the damn things out. Trying to grip onto underneath here, trying to get your fingers underneath there sometimes is a pain in the butt. Can't really do it. Okay, so we've got that. Keeping those two pieces. Those are out. Fuses, all you guys are done. The starter. Okay, so let's put you on the stand. And let me see if I can find a starter. I think it's under electronics. Starter. I do have one. Cool. All right. All right, cool. So we've got a starter. That one's out. All right. Now to start ripping this thing apart. We have no wires, but the wires weren't going to even be a thing. Wires would have to be replaced anyway. So that's not a thing. Filter is hosed back here. How many clips do we have on here? Do we have both the clips on here? We have both the clips on here. How about that? 30% too. Wow. That's actually pretty good. I've never seen that. Pull that out. Filter is going to have to be replaced. That's out. Come on. Feels like it's half slow. Ooh, 10%. Okay, so the carburetor is done. 15%. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so I need at least one carburetor. This is the problem I'm going to run into. I'm going to run into having like not one piece. I'll be able to rebuild everything except for like one piece on this, I bet. If I don't, it would be an absolute miracle. Okay, get that off. You off. How are you? 24%? Okay, that's good. For some reason, it feels like I'm super slow today trying to get everything off of here. Okay, that looks okay. Okay, I'm looking at the engine block right now thinking, oh my god, I didn't even think about the engine block. I think the engine block is going to be in good shape. This front panel, maybe not so much. But I don't have the bolts that are rusted. 11%, so that's a problem. Okay, so far I'm running into some issues that I think... I don't know. 25%. Bracket is always a replaceable item anyway. Okay, so I have to see if I've got a header. I don't have a header on that side. Okay, I'm going to hope for the best. I'm going to hope I do have at least a 4. This is like a 409. So I'm hoping I've taken apart a 409 at some point in my life in here in the garage and shoved pieces in there. Spark plugs. All your rockers and push rods are all replaceable. Doesn't matter what kind of condition they're in. So yeah, they come out. Man, this is going to be a pain in the butt. A lot of these were rusted in. So hopefully these aren't rusted to the point of their ends. It'd be amazing. These are like rusted in. You'd have to like drill them out or something. That would be super crazy. They have been teasing about the new car mechanic simulator. I can't wait to see what it has in store for us. I'm hoping I get an advanced copy on it. I think I did for 21, and I really appreciate it from Red Dot and the and Playway. So I'm hoping next time is the same thing. They'll give me an advanced copy. We start busting it out. Things like the jobs. The jobs are always fun to do. And I always have to sit there and do some dictation and type it all out because I always have the storyline in the video. So if you guys haven't watched the story orders video, I encourage you to do that because that's where we dig in and we find out exactly what's wrong with the car. It's always fun. That's always a fun element. Okay. Yeah, these looked horrible. So next week, we will find something. We could find a car this week if I get this thing done fast enough. Or maybe wait till next week and just do a total reveal and do an all-out trash to track and then classic creation. So that's what we want to do. Not going at the junkyard. We are going to take it out of a barn. I had also thought about doing a budget build along with it, like a trifecta, right? So do a trash to track, classic creation, and keep it within a, I don't know, 25K budget. That might prove to be quite hard to do. Tell me what your thoughts are on that. We might do that. I think it's going to really depend on the car itself. Okay, camshaft is good. Engine block is good. Okay. We have parts. We have parts, pieces, parts. Okay. Do some repairing. This always worries me because this is always a process to where, you know, I could always screw this up really, really bad. And then I have to go looking for other pieces. Oh, I didn't even realize that was a repairable item. Okay, so one of the carburetors got repaired. So I'll need at least one carburetor, which I may have a carburetor in there. No guarantee on that, though. Pistons, rings, all that has to be done new. Rockers and push rods, all those are new. Alright, so far so good. Not doing too bad. I'm trying to think in my head what all I was looking for. I was going to need a exhaust manifold. Carburetor. Okay, I'm going to need exhaust manifold and a carburetor. So let's take a look here. Electronics, engines. Let's clear up my search here. So let's go. Okay. Nope, that's a V8 shaker 6-pack. Nope, that's none of those. This is going to be interesting. This is all stuff that I don't need. Carburetor, 4-barrel carburetor. Is it the 4-barrel carburetor? Overhead valve, 6-pack. I want to say it's overhead valve B, but I'm not sure. So we're going to pass on that for right now. It looks like there's one in there. If it's a B. If it's a B. Exhaust manifold. FF. I think these are the B's right here. So I got one of those. That's cool. Got that. Yeah, let's check a look to see what carburetor. Carburetor B. Yikes. Carburetor B, overhead valve B. Crap. Okay, carburetor. Oh my god, carburetor B. Oh my god, I can't believe I've got one. I can't believe. Carburetor. I got carburetor A. Oh god. Thank goodness. Alright, so far. This is going to be... So far, it looks like it will be a worthwhile build. It looks like I don't have any issues at this point. Let's see what I need to get, though. So what we need to get is spark plugs. So I need 8 of those. Let's go back here. Rocker. Need 16 of you. I believe it's just a regular rocker arm. Let's check to make sure. Piston rings. Pistons and piston rings. Rocker arm. Yeah, just a regular rocker arm. Push rod F. Good thing I looked. So let's go piston. So we need 8 of you. Rings, 8 of you. Okay, and we need rockers, 16 of you. And rods. Need F. 16 of you. Now I think I've got most of. I think I've got it. So let's go. Let's go ahead and get this built. Crankshaft got in there. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, oil filter needs to be replaced. Done. Okay, so this stuff needs to be replaced. Flywheel. Usually you can turn it. Clutch. Oh, clutch. Clutch is repairable. So that is a thing. Okay, we'll look in a minute. Power steering pump made it. Exhaust manifold. Spark plugs. I'm just building what I can here. This arm, it's not even a repairable item, so we're going to have to replace that. Along with the alternator. Okay. Camshaft. Camshaft is not a repairable item. Really? Okay. Let's purchase that brand new. That was unexpected. And boom. Just like that. Okay, so this gets replaced. You can't repair it. Chain gets replaced. Yep. Oh, crap. Yeah, the timing cover. I remember now. Distributor. Okay, so distributor has to be replaced. And the rotor's repairable and the distributor cap is repairable. Believe it or not. But the distributor itself is not. Okay, so we got that. All right, we've got that done. I guess we'll keep building on here. There we go. We need to go find a clutch. Alright, push rods. Hopefully we'll make quick duty of this. I feel like it goes faster assembling it than it is taking it apart. Probably because of the rusty bolts, of course, but... yeah, this does seem like it's going way faster, of course. Cover. That was something else I was worried about too, is the covers being bad. Because if the cover's bad... okay. Carburetors. That lower base is good. I don't have an upper base. Brand new filter. So I need the upper base for that. Don't know if I have that. Jeez. There's always something. I forgot about that. So I meant to look for that while I was in there. Did think it, but I didn't look for it. Okay, so far I've got a clutch hanging in the balance, the top to the air cleaner, and timing cover. Okay, that's done, that's done. Okay, so let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Clutch. Yes, got a clutch. It's repairable, so we grab one of those. We're also looking for cover. I think this is it. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I got one. I can't believe I got one. Oh, see, I told you, I must have taken an engine apart at some point and kept all the pieces. So that's a good thing. And I probably would have done it if I found a car that was in good shape. That I could make a profit off of and still take parts off of it. That's what I did. And it looks like I did a pretty good job doing that, because I don't think I don't remember doing it. But yeah, I am happy. Okay, so water pump pulley. Yeah, I didn't think so. I knew it was something like that. Belt replaced. Belt replaced. Fan should be a repairable item, and it is. So that's all done there. Cover, done. So we are complete with the top, well, ignition wires. Are ignition wires repairable? You know, I don't remember if they are or not. Electronics. So we'll go wires. Does not look like it. Nope, these are overhead valve B and they are not. So we are going to have to purchase those brand new. Get those. Brand new. Clutch. Done. The pressure plate needs to be replaced. It's not a repairable item. And then... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That is a... replace. Alright. Roll over. There we go. Now to get the bottom end all tucked up, ready to go. And we'll be able to throw this all back together. We've got the transmission. Transmission's been rebuilt. We've got a starter, a couple of exhaust pieces, and we are done. We filled it up with the fluids. Run it through the dyno, and then we're done with it. And we can sell it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to sell. Don't know if I'll make much money off of it, but it's fine. I guess I should start tracking it. I mean, I don't know. It's a little late in the game to do that right now. Okay. Engine is complete. All right, let's take you off there. Go ahead and put you in. All right. I think we could be safe to say that I could put fluids in here. Got an oil pan. You know, in the Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, everyone complained about not having fluids because it wasn't realistic enough. Guys, I have to joke you right now because man, this takes forever when you're trying to do stuff, and it charges you like $14 a fill. Personally, if it's going to charge you, I think it should be alternate, you know, different, $13 a fill. It should be different, different prices for different fluids. Okay. We have the transmission. Starter. Oh, come on. Didn't I have the starter? I had a starter. Where's my starter? Did I not have a starter? Yeah. Oh, I don't have a freaking V8 starter. Ah, Christ. Okay. Let's take that. Okay, so make mental note that I do have a starter here. But I repaired it. It was a repairable item. I needed a V8 starter. Well, at least I had one. Jeez. I need to look at that a little more carefully from now on. Okay, exhaust pipe here. That's exhaust pipe here. I need 2 of those. One of those. And drive shaft. Okay, we should be 100% all the way around. And we're not. What the heck am I missing? Fuel pump. All right. Easy enough. It's not, it should be in with the engines. Let's look for fuel. Fuel pump. Just grab one of those. You know, I realized last week when I was looking, I was like, I should go ahead and put that in because I'm going to forget it. Guess what I did? I forgot it. All right, one fuel pump done. All right, let's put you down on the ground. All right, Ford Mustang is completely built, 100% all the way around. Let's get the wheels and headlights lined up on it. We'll take it over to the dyno. I don't think I need to paint it. So I think we're good with that. Wheels weren't that far off. That's not too bad. Headlights are a wreck. And there we go. All done. So I'm going to send you over to the dyno. And the only reason why we're doing this is just to make sure that we are good to go. But look, matching factory horsepower of 158 horsepower, that's just wrong. So what I need to do in this instance is to go in and modify the engine configuration so that it accurately reflects the horsepower this thing's putting out. So yeah, that's an epic fail. Well, you know, it was one of the configs that I don't think I ever finished. Well, obviously I didn't finish because I didn't finish the motor end of it. All right, well, that was the build for the Mustang. So we have completely done that. Let's take a look at our inventory. Let's see here. I want to sell all the parts. Nothing was any good anyway. Let's go ahead and sell the car. Of course, this tells me I've got a $28,000 profit on it, but I'm not sure. Yeah, could be. We're going to sell it. It's orange, you know, happy Halloween. I didn't like the graphics on the orange car, to be quite honest with you. The car needed to be black. All right, that leaves us with an empty garage. So next week, we will go out into the garage. We'll go out to the barn. We will find something. We will trash to track it. And we build it back into a classic creation. And I'm thinking I'm going to try and stick to a $25,000 budget all the way around. Maybe not, because it would include the car too. And usually when I do a budget build, I'm out at the auction and I get really cheap cars. So, we'll see. We'll see what the price of the car. Let me put it to you that way. Let me find out what the price of the car first. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a great day. This is Hurst Quayzar saying good night, and I am out.